Hey, what's going on guys? It's Amir and this is my 7-month update of my hair transplant that I got done in Turkey. This journey for the past 7 months has been extremely transformational for myself but also at the same time extremely surreal. Never in my life would have ever thought that I would be able to go from this to how I look like now with a full head of hair 7 months ago before I got my hair transplant. And I'm extremely grateful for this journey and I'm happy that I recorded every step of the way from month number 1 through how we are recording right now. If you guys are on the fence of getting a hair transplant for yourself, or just like me, if you've already had a hair transplant done, you can kind of see what you can expect within the next few months to come in terms of your results, comparing it to mine. Just like how when I was on my month number 2 or 3, I would look at other people's results at 8, 9, even 12 months to see what I'd be looking at in terms of my own results. So with that being said guys, this is my 7-month update. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So for those of you who are new or need a little bit of a background and insight on where I come from, I've been dealing with hair loss for the past 5 years, and the main area of concern where it all started out was this crown area up on top, and it slowly progressed as time went on to my mid scalp, and then obviously my hairline went back and it was just slowly just shrinking all the way. With hair is kind of like weight. As time passes, you don't really know how much weight you're putting on until you end up comparing your pictures from like 2 years ago and you're like, holy crap, I used to be so slim and now look at me, all this weight I put on. It's just literally the same thing. Like, I used to have a full head of hair, but because I'm only losing a little bit, every maybe few weeks, you don't know. And then a few years later, you look at old pictures of yourself and you're like, holy crap, I had a lot of hair. Where is it? And out of nowhere, you start freaking out and you're looking at all these treatments. So that's basically what happened to me. My hair loss period was pretty much progressing regardless of the treatments that I was doing. I used to use Rogaine before. It was nice for the time being. It definitely helped slow down the progress a lot more compared to my friends at the same time who weren't using Rogaine or any minoxidil. They've further progressed so much more than I did. So it definitely helped me slow that down. And then I added finasteride to the regimen about 3 years ago, so I've been using that. I've been taking 1 milligram every single day for the past 3 years. I haven't had any side effects, and I'll probably continue to use it for as long as I need to maintain this hair that I have that I got from the hair transplant. If you guys have seen my 5 or 6 month update, you guys have seen that my hair has drastically came in really well up on the top, which means my hairline filled in very nicely. This is what I was working with when I was shedding, and it was really, really bad. As you can see, there's still some of these little gaps and whatnot, but I'm not worried too much about that. At the 6-month point, I'm still fairly happy with how everything has turned out so far up over here. It's only when you look a little bit closer that you'll be able to see these gaps. Maybe with some time it might fill in, but who knows, let's just wait. But so far I'm very happy with how my hairline turned out. So here's the thing, after you get hair transplants, the results usually always start coming in from the front, so meaning your hairline, maybe your mid scalp, and then slowly starts going back to the rest of your scalp. So I'd like to call the first 6 months of my hair transplant phase 1, which is basically the hairline got fully restored, and I'm very, very happy with how natural and how amazing this looks, as well as some of the density up over here, which needed to be filled, and it filled out very nicely. And you can see, like, it's pretty difficult to see right through my scalp, which I'm very happy about. So the front half, I would say probably up to this point right here, is filled in very nicely. And even the rest half of my scalp, if you can see my crown, it's actually not terrible. I'm starting to see a good amount of hair density filling in up on top. We do know that this is not the final result. We're probably gonna start seeing more growth in this area and more of the fuller and thicker hair growing in towards phase 2, which is what I want to talk about. Now that we're past the first 6-month point where the results come in the first half of your scalp, like literally right here. Now in phase 2, I think we're gonna be more focused on getting results back over here where we need some more density in the existing hairs, as well as some of the more crown to get filled in as the time goes by. And obviously every month I'm gonna be updating you guys on when that happens. But even now, if you wanna compare my crown to how it used to be before I got my hair transplant, it looks a whole lot better. And as I said in my previous videos, I'm not as worried about going out and having my crown be completely exposed, or even having to worry about putting in hair fillers and hair fibers to cover the fact that I'm balding. Now I can go out fully confident knowing that my hair is mostly covered, and I don't need to worry about, showing extreme hair loss progression, or even worse, looking older than I actually am. because my hairline was receding, or you know, you can see right through my scalp, which definitely did take a pretty big hit on my confidence, and I didn't even know it. Now with the fuller hair that I have, whenever I go out, I feel a lot better. I definitely feel more confident whenever I'm talking to people or in a social setting. The hair stuff is not in the back of my mind as it used to be. So also, let me show you my donor area. This is probably in its rawest form right now because I just got a haircut today. So I got a number 0 over here, so you might even be able to see my scars from the hair transplant. I'm not sure. I'm gonna play the clip back and let you know, but you guys are gonna be the first ones to observe right now to see if you can actually see some scars. Because I got a 0 over here, and then we got it faded up to a number 3 on the rest of my scalp. So I'm gonna turn on for you guys, and you guys are gonna be able to basically see my donor area to see how it has healed and how it has come so far. All right, as you guys can see, this is my donor area. Again, as I've always said, no over harvesting signs, anything like that. You might be able to spot like teeny tiny scars in the back, but I'm not sure, again, because I'm not looking at the camera. We might be able to see it maybe once I'm editing this video. I've gotten 5,000 grafts extracted from the back, and it's very, very difficult to tell that I've gotten a hair transplant after extracting all of these grafts for my transplant. And obviously, if you even did see those teeny tiny scars, that's only because I got a number 0. Once the hair grows out to a 1 millimeter, you can hardly tell. And right now, the scars in the back, nobody can tell that it's from a hair transplant unless you're an expert in FUE procedures and whatnot. I don't really mind them being exposed like that because I do like that 0 low fade look. Now, another huge update I'd like to give you guys is that after the 6-month point, I am going a little bit easier on the minoxidil. I haven't been consistently using it. The reason why is because I'm trying to test to see if I can slowly get off of it without having to rely on having it as part of my regimen every single day. I've been pretty much off of it for the past month, and it's been great. I'm only using now the 2% ketoconazole shampoo, as well as the 1 milligram of finasteride, and I'm gonna see how well I can maintain that regimen without losing any further hair from not continuing to use Rogaine. If I do, I might have to hop back on it, and in that case, I'll definitely let you know. But so far, it's been good. I haven't seen any shedding or anything like that, and I've been really happy with it. If I can maintain this regimen of just finasteride and ketoconazole shampoo, that would be awesome. That's less stress of worrying about another regimen to put into my hair growth routine, and just instead taking that pill and being good to go from there. So far, 7 months in, I'm very happy that I got my transplant done. I took that leap of faith, and now I'm able to share these results with you guys. So again, if you guys are on the fence of getting your hair transplant done in Turkey or in general, I would say I would definitely recommend it, as long as the place is reputable and they have a good track record of providing good natural looking results. The place that I went to in Turkey is called Vera Clinic. So I'll leave their contact information in the description below, so you can go ahead and contact them if that's a facility that you're interested in getting your transplant from. But other than that, let me know if you guys have any questions regarding hair transplants or about your hair journey or anything like that. I'll be more than happy to help. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.